We need an intro as well. I keep saying this.
We are live.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey. Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sade and I'm here with...
I'm Nana.
And we are one half of Your Aunties Could Never podcast. And this is our Love Island Season 10 review in conjunction with the Shade Borough. I love that note. And this is where we recap the show, we tell you what we think, and we want to hear what you think too. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. We need to beat the algorithms. Make sure you do that and leave comments as well. And also, Nana, what do we need to do? Share.
Share the video everywhere, please.
Yes.
Especially on Twitter.
Yeah.
Share on Twitter.
Everywhere.
You guys you've been good. We're getting a good amount of shares. Like sometimes there's like 20 shares that go through.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So thank you very
so
much. But
Appreciate
please keep
that.
on sharing.
And remember, guys, we're not therapists, we're not psychoanalysts, we're not life coaches. We're just two very opinionated ladies, you know, who are just into a little bit of reality TV.
Yes.
So take what we say with a pinch of seasoning. Okay, so let's get into the recap. So this episode, oh my gosh. Wait, everyone can hear us, right? Just want to check. Put a 1 in the comment if you can.
Yes, please. On all the platforms.
On all the platforms.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's a yes. And right, this episode, we had a lot going on. We had Jess weaponizing her tears, turning into unnecessary drama. We had Medhi jump into massive conclusions and trying to come for Whitney. We had the new bombshell Scott also going on a date with Jess. And then we had Ty and Ella getting back together. And now we have to vote for our faves, our fave girl and fave boy. So with all that going on, what was your one word to describe the episode?
Piss off.
You can't be swearing.
Piss off isn't a swear word, is it? No, it's not a swear word.
No? Okay.
Well, we will find out if we're still monetized.
I think mine was microaggression. Serious. Maybe that's 2 words, right? Yeah. But yeah, that was mine. A bit more. We
can run it together.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But I sense we're in the same energy.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Do you have any words come in?
Yes, please. Everybody in the comments, send us your words in as well. How would you describe this episode? And hello to Nana, Angela's Utopia, and Sistrin. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. And yeah, so let's start with the recap. So it started off, I see Ella, Catherine talking. I can't remember who else was there, just Ella so Catherine giving Ella some advice about saying you need to learn how to communicate with Ty better, and Ella not really taking it on. Sammy and Jess, oh, that was a difficult conversation. She was pulling him up on him zoning out when she talks.
He's not interested.
He's not interested at all. It's actually a bit crazy. And then she was, you know, saying that she's been holding back because she's got a fear of rejection with him. And he was just like saying, oh, you know, that's why, almost like saying that's why I've been holding back too. Or I can see that.
Lying.
Yes.
Like I was rating Jess at the beginning specifically for that, because I was like, actually, she's really gone in there, ball by the horn. Yeah. This is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And it's good that she isn't like, I fancy you, so I'm going to give it my all.
Yeah.
I'm glad that she's reading. He isn't quite, he's playing it. So at least she then, when he does bugger off, as he is going to do, she's not going to feel like, you know, I was totally used.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I gave him my all. Like, I'm glad she's holding back, but he isn't interested. I don't think they're compatible. Somebody on Twitter was going into, no, we're not seeing how good they are. And it's like, I don't know what you want to see from this dude. I think he's being very obvious. He ain't on it.
He's not on it at all. And the thing is, like, Sammy in the hut was saying, yeah, he likes Jess. Almost like implying he's kind of attracted to her, but Leah's tasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so stop
she's
pushing
likable,
this girl.
Isn't it?
She's likable
as a person,
like,
as a brethren.
What, Leah?
No, Jess. She's likable, but Leah is his type.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. So I think, like, if you know that, like, don't push her to push her her boundaries or her vulnerability. I think that's really out of order.
Yeah,
to be honest, like I don't like it.
Like he wants to be overly desired. He wants her to fall over.
Yeah,
that's long in it. Like really, because you're not really on her. Like
at
really,
all.
you could get some things, but that's not what you're actually. It's just things for things' sake.
Yeah, exactly.
When another girl comes in, you're going to move on again.
Like you're kind of doing. Do you know what I mean? But you're not doing it in a blatant way because you've seen the backlash that both Zach and Ty are doing. Do you know, or getting? So you know you're trying to play it a bit smart. So then we see Whitney, Catherine, and Jess have a conversation. Now, Whitney and Catherine pulled up Jess because in the challenge in the previous day, like she did not pick Molly, which we spoke about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When she was asked the question, who do you think is Two-Face? She picked Ty instead of Molly. And, you know, we all knew. And she said in the moment, yeah, I didn't want to pick her because it would have been too much. Do you know what I mean? So we already can establish, you wanted to pick her, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, you've already been doing some.
Yeah.
So this would have been much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To add on to what you've already done.
And,
do you know what I mean?
She knows all of this.
And she knows.
So you know, I've been a bit mean to her, but that may be too far.
Yes, exactly.
What she was establishing.
Exactly. So the thing is, it's just like, you know, so you know what that is. But then Jess has the audacity to say, I've never said a bad word about her. I don't think she's Two-Face. Everything I said was a joke. Huh? What? Joke.
You know what, yeah? I could have stood in that with her, like she's trying to defend herself. She knows how this is going to look. She knows what they are picking up on, what she's been putting down.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want that to be her narrative.
Yeah.
I got all of that. The tears, though.
But the tears. So Catherine was just like, the whispering needs to stop because they were basically like, you know, you're lying. Do you know what I mean? Like that was the subtext of that conversation. Like if you're going to say something, like deal with it. But like, do you know what I mean? Like you have to be honest about what your position is and you're actually lying. Jess, then her instant defense mode was just like, this is getting too much. She would claim she's getting upset. She was getting irate.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
She was vexed.
She was absolutely vexed. And you could see Whitney just literally, it's almost like she adjusted her position, like, and just done that calm mode thing.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And Jess starts crying and walking off. Charlotte came over at that point as well. Do you know what I mean? And she started crying and walks off. Like, what the hell? Like,
classic.
Absolutely weaponizing your tears. You are lying. You're not taking accountability for your actions at all. You've been called out. And what do? Start crying.
Start crying and storm off. When all you needed to do was really put on your big girl pants and be like, all right, girls, I'll take this on the chin.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. But she didn't want to, and she knew, I don't care. I don't believe in any way, shape, or form that these people don't know what they're doing because they do it like a formula.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Absolutely, she knows. She absolutely knows. And I think like I've seen that Catherine and Whitney have got a little bit of like negative comments about this because number one, people are saying that they should have minded their business and not said anything to her, and then also as well they're saying that she was defending Molly, which I don't think they were defending Molly, which I don't think was the case. Actually, I think what they were doing was just like, girl, you're coming with this mean girl energy. You need to dial it back a bit or just be real with it. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was.
Lean into this shit, but don't be fake.
Yeah.
Like that was all they were pointing out.
Exactly.
Is literally like, okay. And I actually think realistically, they were going on the perception of you playing this, like you being mean a little bit to her, but you're not going all the way, isn't going to play well for you.
Yes.
I actually think they were trying to help Jess.
Exactly.
They're actually trying to give her a bit of advice. But I do agree, chicks, stay out of these people's business.
You know what? Like, I'm so conflicted because, like I said yesterday, like it's so difficult, but like you need to be able to say what is real. Otherwise, you're living in a delusion. Like you're living in a constant state of like, do you know what I mean? Delusion is crazy. So like, But I think pick your battles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I do think pick your battles. I think it's too early to know what this girl's character is, like in terms of Jess.
She was cool.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So like, and always be doubly cautious. Like, I just don't think you can ever, because crying off, like walking off and crying, yeah. If you don't understand in this day and age, in this 2023, if you as a white person do not understand the dynamics and the optics of what that's going to look like, if you're talking with two black girls, I just don't know. Then you're playing ignorance. So like,
I feel that it's known. I think whether we can go to Prince Harry's terms of unconscious bias, I give her that grace.
Yeah,
but I was disappointed in her because I thought Jess was better. I put her on another level to the rest of them. I didn't put her with Molly and Leah. I put her as a...
To be fair, I will give her a little bit of credit later on. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But like in that moment, very disappointing.
Yeah, I was.
Very disappointing.
I was like, oh, okay, so this is you.
And then when she went into the hut, she was just like, yeah, I get it, but what's it got to do with them? She was taking no accountability. And she said, if anyone should have a problem with it, it should be Molly. No shit. Seriously. And that's my thing. Exactly. And this is why I dislike Molly, because Jess has basically admitted again, she's been giving Molly vim all through the week and Molly did nothing about it. But Whitney does one thing and you're coming for Whitney. Are you all right? Exactly. It's like she couldn't even potentially deal with it. Do you know what I mean? It's not a possibility. Like, get out of here. These people are not real. And then I know my blood is rising now, because let me get onto Medhi and Medhi and Whit. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Medhi.
They have a chat. And then Medhi is hurdling conclusions, jumping, doing long jump, sprinting and jumping to conclusions.
When did Medhi and Jess become like some brethren?
They're not.
Like
I don't care. I
was really surprised. And I felt like she needed to hone in on that a bit more. Like, why are you trying to come to the defense of this white damsel in distress?
Well, this is the thing. So he basically just said I don't think he even let her speak properly. No. He was just like, if I hear that you've made her cry, I'm going to get upset.
Medhi
sorry?
Developed a backbone.
No, but sorry. Do you know how loaded that is?
Like,
if I hear you made her cry, so you're making an assumption that I've made her cry. You're going to go on the opinions of everybody else, and then you're going to get upset. Are you crazy? What? Am I a child?
What are you going to do, Pepe Le Pew?
Exactly. What are you going to do, bro?
Where's this going?
Do you know what I mean? You're going to get upset. Wild.
I was like, okay. So again, the assumption gets jumped to that these two black women have made her cry.
But not two black women, Whitney. Do you know what I mean? He singled her out. Even when he mentioned it later, he was coming for Whitney.
Yeah.
It was not in the possibility that it was Catherine.
No, it was like it was both of them that did it.
No,
but I guess his stance was going to be with her.
Whitney. Do you know what I mean?
But then it's like, because I'm not about that. I don't want to be. You don't want to be with her anyway, and she don't want to be with you.
Saying.
I don't even know why you was trying to be like, you're in demand here, dude. Like,
do you know? No one likes you.
Nobody is after your ass
at all.
Why are you being like, Jess needs to be saved? Does Jess not have a man?
Exactly.
Again, like Sammy is there. He didn't even seem to give a hootenanny what was going on.
This is the thing. They just hit there for the drama, but Medhi took it to Whitney on such a personal level without even fully understanding the full story. He made an assumption, and it's just like these microaggressions that we have to, as black women, that we have to live through day in, day out. Like, honestly, it's upsetting to see it on TV. We know it, but it's upsetting to see it again on TV. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because legit, Whitney didn't do nothing wrong, man. Do you know what I mean? And at least he should be giving her the benefit of the doubt. Even if she did do something wrong, he should hear her out and just be like, okay, cool. I don't think, give your opinion.
Yeah, you can literally be like, oh, you know what? I think you kind of jumped in a bit there. Maybe it's a bit harsh on her. There's ways. But when you are racist, you are always going to be like, oh, you're that girl. He stereotyped her.
Yeah.
And those are the things, again, for people watching, I really want them to see the dynamics in these kind of mixed relationships. Because this is a thing.
Yeah.
And then you're then having to battle against your partner and society for how they're seeing you. They're not compatible. We've been saying they're not compatible anyway. Yeah. But that to me is like Medhi put himself in that.
Yeah.
We are not compatible now at all.
At all.
You're not for me. You're not on my side. And for a man who is of color as well, to have those biases,
nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He like that was a wrong mood. If there was ever a chance of a real Wit and Medhi, it's gone now. It's absolutely gone.
I just want him out.
Wit she was calm and collected.
She handled it like
she
boss.
really, really, really did. Like I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she handled it so well. Because
I can't lie.
That wouldn't be me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The thing is, I don't even know, because it's not every time raise your voice, but the way I would have to break it down. But at the same time, do you know what I mean? She's young and also, but I think that she's so mature and she's so kind of advanced, and to think that someone that young has already mastered handling this skill shows the work and do you know what I mean? The pressure and the pain that we have to deal with in order to manage those situations anyway. So I kind of feel for her, because I'm just like, you're so young and you even have to know this already.
Yeah.
It's
she ain't gonna be afforded the grace to really go into the injustice of what he did.
Right.
It's like she held it together, and definitely Black women were taught that you hold it together. But at her age, I don't know if I would have had the vocabulary to really go into what he had done. So I may have actually handled it in a similar way. Like, okay, I'm going to accept your apology, because he weren't explaining what he's done, and nobody in that house really had pointed out the stereotyping that he went into as well. But you know, they always seem to try and avoid race stuff in there anyway, even if it may have come out. We're not going to see it on TV.
This is it.
I would love to talk to her about that though.
No, definitely. So actually I'll go to conversation, but so it was bedtime now. So Molly decides to sleep in the bed again, and I just thought, what's the point? Medhi at some point recaps to the boys, he kind of like doubled down that, oh, it was Whitney that caused it, and it's like, you're spreading fake news. Do you know what I mean? You're planting false memories, like you're exactly. Obviously that all happened on Zach's birthday, but it was dry.
Why did nobody care about Zach's birthday
at all?
Like,
I don't know.
He didn't even get like just anything, like a cake, a moment to Zach.
Maybe we'll see it on the Saturday show, but I don't know. And he clearly does not want to be in the bed with Charlotte at all. He would definitely prefer to be with Molly. Whitney, just level-headed, boy, seriously. And then also you see Ella having the conversation, which I said that she should have had at the first point, do you know what I mean, with Leah, but it was too late. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. She was basically talking about him flirting with everybody. But come on, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should have had that at the beginning. Can't be doing it now. Get desperate.
At the beginning part, she was trying to do like the I don't care kind of thing, and now you're like, no, I really do care, and I want my man back.
Yeah, I'm not playing. And also, it's true. So in the morning, we had Medhi again saying he didn't want any drama. Do you know what I mean? And basically, he gave any excuse to paint Whitney as a villain, basically. And then they had a chat. He basically, Whitney called him out for jumping to conclusions. That was the first thing. And he then was doubling down. I don't want my girl to be in any drama. And I was thinking, no one wants to be your girlfriend, Medhi.
I really wanted her to say, I am not your girl.
Yeah.
That's just those words. I really wanted her to say that to him. Yeah. Because for him to be like, my girl can't do. I was literally like,
not the accent.
Have you had a girlfriend before, bro? Are the questions that we need to ask ourselves?
I don't know.
But it was like, but they're not there. You two haven't even kissed
at all. Have you even touched? Have you hugged? Maybe they've hugged.
They cheers.
I don't know. They cheers.
It's like, dude, about my girl can do this. Fool.
And he was still in his vim, because next time you make someone cry, I'll come and get you. What? Like, I just don't know how Whit was so calm. I just don't know. Like, because it was the next morning. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you slept with this energy in the bed next to me and you come up with this, like, are you for real?
And it is a bit like, do you even know me?
At all.
Like, because to jump to these conclusions about Whip, we haven't seen this in her.
At all.
To then be like, oh no, this is you. Like, I'm going to come for you in this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's especially as Jess hasn't been like a shy, retiring flower.
At all.
Jess has been starting on Molly.
Like, instigating. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Medhi,
seriously,
man, he just showed all of himself. He showed his.
It was just like, bro, your racism is showing.
Oh, too clear.
It's showing, seriously. So Jess then sees them having a conversation, and like, because it's left in a heated kind of way, she's encouraged to go. She wasn't encouraged. She was just like, right, I'll go speak to him.
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah.
And she explained to Medhi, look, I know from the outside point of view, so you both have a shared understanding of how it looks. Let's point that out. Do you know what I mean? But she wasn't being mean, and it was just a misunderstanding. So Jess didn't fully confess that actually they were calling me out for lying and I didn't like it, so I decided to cry. She didn't say that, but she just, she summed it up as being a misunderstanding. Do you know what I mean? And it was just like, and Jess actually tells him to apologize.
Yes.
So
and she gave him the words.
Huh? Yes,
she gave him the words.
She did. She gave him a script.
Yes.
She gave him a whole script, and like, so I feel like with Jess, I think I see that she's trying. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So maybe, I don't know if there was a fullness of that conversation that she had in the heart or whatever kind of thing, but I will give her a few points back for actually going there, talking to him, making him understand that Whitney was not in the wrong. Do you know what I mean? And also telling him to apologize.
So we can file Jess under, okay, you're not playing the game like Molly and Leah, as in the game of life. You're not doing that.
Yeah.
So we can put it under unconscious bias.
Yeah.
And she was trying.
Yeah, she was trying. Because you don't normally get that. Because you know what? We've seen it with Zach. We've seen it with Molly. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not the norm. And we even seen it with, what's his name? With Zara last year. It's not the norm for people who are not from our community, who when they've done something or pulled you out for something which is based in their bias, for them to come back and apologize for it at all. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. So yes, I will give her a few points. We give her a couple
of points.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
But Jess, I had put her, she was my girl. She was one of my favorites.
I know.
So yesterday I was like, no, not you as well. It was disappointing.
I can't lie. I did say she'll be a villain.
Yeah. I mean, she has the range for that.
She does.
But she pulled it. I get it.
So
I'm just not so in her corner as I was before.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah. She's gone down the list, definitely.
Yeah.
So then they had the football game. So this is where basically the girls, they had to red card someone and then slide on a thing and then save some penalties and then kiss their star player. Okay, that was the game. Very silly game. So I'll just run down what happened real quick. So Leah kissed Sammy, red carded Ty. Molly kissed Zach, red carded Mitch. Whitney kissed Zach because she wanted to see what that was about, and she was impressed.
We got to get into that.
Yeah,
keep on going.
And red carded Medhi. Catherine kissed Andre and red carded Zach. Jess kissed Sammy and red carded Ty, and Zach kissed Zach, red carded Ty, and Charlotte kissed Zach and red carded Ty. And it was like, it's giving sex.
Yeah. Their kiss was...
It was...
Charlotte was like, I'm doing all the things to try and
to make up.
And this... Ended nowhere though. Still not interested, but she tried.
She tried.
Well, hands on head. She was
everything.
She tried.
She was just like, I'm gonna kiss you like a grown woman.
Yeah.
Seriously. That's what she is. No, I don't. But he was giving though. He was giving. That's the thing. But it does make me, I don't know. It's just like when too many people are kissing the same person, I'm just like, oh, the germs. Like,
but you know that fundamental that people always say. If you have a good peen from a dude, don't tell your girls about it. Because they're going to want to experience it.
Yeah.
Molly was chatting too much about that.
Yeah. It's true.
Now everybody wants to lips up your man. Like the way they were just doing it, I was thinking, no one cares about Molly, you know.
No, at all. They don't like Molly.
Nobody cares. Like they're just riding him like a bike. Like literally, like I want to experience that too.
That's for everybody.
Yeah. for the absolute streets, and they are going to test out your man in your face.
In your face. And because they don't like you, they're just going to do the most.
They don't even
There's no respect. There's no respect.
Zero.
The only one, and this is what I'm saying, the only one that's kind of respected. Wait, actually, maybe I'm wrong. But has Leah kissed Zach?
Yeah, didn't she?
Yeah.
I feel like she's had
not in this game, but I don't know.
No, I think previously.
Okay, cool. Maybe she has, but it's just like you don't see Leah up on Zach, and I think it's because they're friends. I'm going to maintain this.
Okay,
like whoever
in the
Molly
chat, tell us, because I feel like I think early days. I feel like when it was the 2 guys that you liked or the 3 guys, I think Leah kicked Zach as well, but maybe not. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and have you seen in the cutaways? You see them 2 walking together.
Who?
Like Leah and Molly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Then
them,
you would, yeah.
I've seen them bopping together, sitting next to each other. So
it's an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, she's got a girl now.
Yeah.
Because nobody liked her before. So now she has a brethren again.
Right.
After Ruchi's gone.
So sexiest keeper of the woman of the match was Jess, and she wins. Do you know what was funny though? When Jess done her rainbow kick and then dropped.
She did so well for a second because I was impressed.
I was like, that was,
and it was like, oh yes,
classic. That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious.
But she did a very good rainbow kick.
She really did.
I was like, well done. In my youth, I used to be able to do.
No way! What? I'm so impressed.
I actually had a silver medal for the Metropolitan Youth Football either side. Yes, I also tried to get into Arsenal ladies. I didn't get through. They did say I was.
Oh, good. Look at that. Okay. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, not at all.
I like that game though. I was like, I would have had so much fun.
Yeah. That's really cool. Mitch at some point says, he laughed at her falling, but it was just like, it made her sexier to me. I'm thinking, Mitch trying to make his move.
Yes, there was another time as well. Mitch said something about Jess, and I was like, okay, so Mitch is now around the house.
Yeah,
who can I get with?
Who can I
can see them together.
Yeah, she likes them.
She may as well.
Yeah,
honestly, they may as well give it a shot.
This is the only way he's gonna stay. To be honest. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Beneficial.
Yeah, it's true.
I could see them. I could see them together, and I actually think they would be cute. They would be a cute couple.
Yeah. They're both a little bit wild, unhinged. So Jess, when they were regrouping with the girls, although also I feel like Molly. The producers are purposely pulling Molly away because I'm like, why are all the boys sitting together, but the girls are separate in 2 different groups?
Yeah.
And it's always Molly and other people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's so strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Jess was asking, should she be worried about Leah with regards to Sammy? And these girls gave her bad advice. They were just like, oh no, he's so into you. Oh no, she's not really into it. What?
I was like, either you're all stupid, you're all liars, because I don't see how you're not spotting that. Of course, if you just weigh it up, Leah has to have options.
Yeah.
Sammy is kind of spending a bit of time with her.
Yeah.
If Ty and Ella get back together, Sammy's the one.
Yeah.
It was like, come on, you could be like, look, let's just work it out. Yeah. You got to secure your man.
Yeah.
But don't rest on your laurels. I was like, that was shit advice.
Yeah, it really was. So, but then Jess being Jess, she decides to go and speak to Leah anyway, or the producers decide. And basically Jess gets clarity from Leah, like that it's not just friendly chats, that it's a bit flirty and it's a bit, it's a bit of a sticky one.
But Leah didn't give her all the juice.
No, she didn't, because Leah's Leah. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Playing the game. Leah is an absolute player. But I was like, oh, look at all of the bits that she's leaving out.
Yeah.
The whole, she could have totally obliterated her, but then you're showing all your cards.
Yeah.
Again, each time Leah talks to another female, I am like, oh, you guys, again, you don't know who your opponent is.
Yeah.
This girl's playing so well.
She really
because she's very sweet in their faces.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I know how it must be for you,
I'm
babe.
so sorry if that came across like...
But, yeah, it is a bit flirty. And
yeah,
that.
Yeah, just like, yes.
She's a player.
Yeah. But then that got interrupted because there was a text, and as women of the match, Jess got to go on a date with the new bombshell Scott, who's 22. He's a footballer from Wales.
Yeah.
And Ty, with his big chest, was just like, oh, he can't be any good if he's a footballer because he's here. And I was just like, but Ty, are you a footballer?
But he is isn't he? Semi-pro?
Yeah, but still, like, you can't say someone's not good if they're in the house and you two are in the house. So that means all the sportsmen, you, Zach, and now Scott, you can't be very good then, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about?
Literally telling on himself.
Nonsense. Actual nonsense.
Trying to be a bitch, but then like basically
tripping
insulting yourself.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So then the girls were teasing Sammy and saying, are you crying, Sammy? And then his response was, I've got options.
Yeah.
Imagine.
They didn't seem to react to it, or they didn't show us that.
They cut it.
Because I was like, nah, dude's feisty. Like,
that's rude. It's so rude. It's so rude.
1 second, Life of Bod just said they're saying Ty is a PE teacher. Life of Bod.
Not PE teacher. Not Kai 2.0. You always say something to take me off.
I mean, he could be. Right. Semi-pro, what they get? Yeah, teaching may also have to pay your bills. It's cool.
But yeah, from that, I got that Sammy's creepy, and so is Mitch, by the way. And then we get to Jess. Jess goes on her date. Yeah. Jess's dress was fire. I thought she looked amazing.
Yeah.
I thought she looked really, really good.
I love Jess's body, you know.
Yeah.
I really like her shape.
She's
Jess
got normal...
and Ella, to me, I think have the best bodies in there. I like Ella's shape, yeah. She's got a fire body. Yeah, she looked
Oh,
cool.
Actually, Whitney as well.
Whitney too. Yeah. Serious. Yeah, she looked all right. I'm not really feeling Scott though. I was like, what is he going to bring to the house?
No, I think Scott's hot. I don't know if he's going to bring much. Yeah. I think he is hot. Yeah. He's like a thick white.
What would you give him then out of
10? Mate, maybe like an 8, 8.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wowzers, nah, mate.
Serious?
5 at best.
What?
Like Kevin Samuels would say. 4 at best. No, he's about a 5.
That's rude. That's rude. He's a thick white man. No, honestly. Yeah, I think he's all right. And then Medhi and Whitney, they had their conversation. It was, he said something like, sorry, I didn't have your back. And then paused. Like that was the end.
That was what he wanted it to end at.
Seriously. Yeah. It was such a shit apology, yeah? And then Whitney was just like, and? Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. And he was struggling. He was struggling to apologize for jumping to conclusions. He was struggling to apologize for his microaggressions. He was struggling to apologize for his blatant rudeness and dismissiveness.
Did you see how he was swallowing after each part? Like literally like he wanted to say suffer and sabotage.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to cuss her.
He did. And Whit was just like, okay, they cheersed on it, but Whit was just like, okay, but I hope you know we're taking 2 steps back. Do you know what I mean? Like he does not care. He's trying to get out of this.
What did he say when he took his drink? It was like, I hear you.
Yeah,
like,
or something.
Again, he wanted to cuss her.
He really did. He can't accept that he's in the wrong.
No.
At all. Like, I couldn't believe it. Medhi needs to go. He needs to absolutely. He needs to go.
He needs to be out of there.
He really does. Seriously.
As soon as we can vote, well, hopefully he'll be in the bottom. I think he will.
Yeah.
I can't see him getting anybody really voting for him.
He's voting for Medhi.
Yeah. Hopefully he is in the bottom and he goes. And then they bring in somebody grateful, Whitney. But
awful.
Totally do not like that dude.
Nah.
But that conversation to me was just so false. He said almost everything verbatim that Jess told him to say.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, no. He weren't sorry at all. We see Ty and Leah have a conversation, what we've been waiting for, what Ella's been waiting for. Basically, Ty was saying, I need to take some time. I didn't want no one to push my decision. I've got a clearer head now and I've got to close it off with you, And I just thought, Leah, those times that you twirled, are they running through your minds now?
She's like, take my 12 back.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then she was just like, oh yeah, but we can be friends. Whatever, man.
Ty played the game.
He really did.
He's playing the game.
He really, really is. But I do think that Ty, his decision was made when he saw Ella kiss someone. Who did Ella kiss again?
Zach.
Yes, yeah. When he saw,
yeah,
he was just like, nah, mate.
And all the red cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that, it was, and nobody lips him.
Yeah. So he kind of thought, oh, I'm not used to being on this side of things. I'm used to like people just liking me anyway.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I'm playing this wrong. Definitely, that is a factor.
Also, it shows that the girls, they support Ella.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Which is nice as well.
Yeah.
Sammy. So what you gonna say?
Go on.
Sammy. You know, Jess is on a date. Instead of Sammy to be pondering, thinking like, oh my God, Jess, I hope she's okay. I hope she's not thinking about anything else. He decides to have a date with his option, or not a date, but I have a chat with his option, Leah. You know, when she was talking, she was getting on my nerves. I don't know when she talks to guys why she's breathless. Why does she say breathless?
Isn't it? It's that. Yeah, it's
What's
on heat. It's on heat. It's a flirting technique. You know, it's like I'm measuring my voice, and oh my God, you take my breath away. That's what she was doing.
It's dumb.
Chief.
Seriously, she's a proper chief. She really is. She really is.
The pair of them are. They deserve each other.
Honestly. And then he was like, oh, we had an instant connection. And she was like, yeah, sorry. Your instant connection was with Ty. What are you talking about?
But see how, like, even Sammy was ready to jump, because he's just like, I'm on you. I want to jump from Jess as it is.
Yeah, basically.
So he don't care. If he can secure her, it's up for it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
totally, it's fair game. He wants to go. So there you go.
He really, really does.
They're off.
And then Ty and Ella, we see them on the terrace. You know, Ty gives this big speech saying that, you know, all these feelings are new to him, that you're my number one. I do have feelings for you, and I'm just not used to this. And, you know, he wants to get things back on track. And Ella just pauses for a minute. I felt for her. I felt for him.
So gassed, man. She was gassed. Did you see, like, when she was trying to do the stern face and then the smile was coming through?
Yeah.
Gassment. You couldn't even give him 5 hours, just a little bit of time, an hour even of, okay, that's fine. Well, I now have to think about it because of how you treated me.
True.
She couldn't even give that. It was straight to, okay, thanks.
No. She did pause. She actually did pause. Like, and seconds. He was like uncomfortable. That was like, I think that's the most you're going to get.
She got played. she is what happened to her. The spiel was exactly what he knew she would want to hear. Because you know what it is? I'm just self-sabotaging. I swear he told.
No, she told him that. Yeah,
and he was like, "Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Good
in the bank."
Yeah, exactly. He gave her all of that. I just needed to see, you know, because I'm in distress over my feelings. Women want to hear that shit. He is not in distress over anything. He just knows how to play this game.
He really does.
He didn't even have to work. He got lipped straight after.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Again, I had to doff my hat to him because he keeps on playing this so well. It's like, well done, Ty.
He's too funny.
For this moment, he will be back to his shenanigans soon, though.
He absolutely will. And then the show ended where we had to vote for our best boy, our best girl. Mm-hmm. And if I did vote, I'll be voting for Whit and Ty.
That's who I voted for.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Did you vote?
Yeah. I got the app. I'm a fan. I'm not too big and bad to say. I have the Love Island app on. I play the game daily that they give you. They give you little games.
No,
and I voted for Whit and Ty.
You're a star. You're a star.
I am.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Also, before we get to comments, do you know what? Yeah, I saw on Twitter, and I hope it's true that the 3 girls, Whitney, Ella, and Catherine, are all Nigerian. Did you know that?
No.
Apparently.
It's Ella as well.
Apparently. Do you know how happy that makes me?
Like, see, I knew that Whitney and Catherine were.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I knew they were. Yeah. So yeah. So from now on, guys, those are my choices. You don't have to ask me. Like,
I love that there were some cutaways. I think I spotted about 3, and the 3 of them were bocking places.
Yeah, together.
And I was like, I love to see it. That is great.
So Niger babes, man. Can you see the Niger babes bringing the energy for the show? Please, come on. I'm just so happy. I really am. But yeah, let's get some comments. Let's hear what you guys thought about the show.
Okay. There are so many. I'll go to Kathy G first. She said Tyreek's father is Micah Hyde, who was a professional footballer and is now a coach. So that's who his dad is.
Who says it again?
Micah Hyde.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll look him up as well. Angela's Utopia says, I can't wait for Casa Amor to see how Ty behaves.
Oh,
reckless and loose is how he's gonna behave.
Honestly, I'm waiting for it so badly. Like seriously, I am.
He's gonna give us the best time, definitely. Life of Belch said, "Oh, people vote."
Yeah, they do.
I am people.
They do.
Lacra de Stockholm says, I heard so many people saying that they will vote for Catherine because Whitney is safe. If everyone thinks like that, Whitney might not be safe. Yeah, that is very true. That is true.
Yeah.
Gilda says Ty will be lost in Casa.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Millie says it's just great they're black, full stop.
Yeah,
I agree.
I can't lie, but being a Nigerian, it's also another level of greatness. I can't lie.
They're West African, I'm happy.
Okay. However you relate, it's okay. It's okay.
Angela's Utopia said they need to show more of Catherine and Andre because they're not really getting Catherine's personality.
Yeah,
definitely.
She's coming across dry. I'm not gonna lie.
They're not even showing them though.
No,
she's there as a bit part. I guess maybe she had her week.
You know, she had half a week, then it became the Molly show.
That is true.
Do you know what I mean?
So she'll be back again. I loved seeing Andre and Tyreek when they were doing their little dancing thing.
Andre and Tyreek.
You see them?
No,
I'll show you the little meme. It's turned into a meme now.
They
were dancing together, and I was like, "Oh, these two are cute."
Very cute.
I love seeing Black Boy Joy as well. It's lovely.
Yeah.
And then Angela's Utopia says, vote Whitney. She is needed for this show. Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Her ad-libs are the absolute best.
Honestly. Just looking at TikTok real quick. There's a few comments here. Laylee says, the men this season aren't very respectful to the women. They don't find attractive, i.e. Zach, Sam, and Medhi. I agree. Let me just scroll up a little bit. Sorry, it's quite hard to see these comments here. I don't know who this is, but said Whitney handled that so classy. He did not expect that. It's very true.
Yes.
And also Kamisha says Andre was the only guy I could stomach voting for. I feel you. I do feel you on that. And Lexicon London says didn't buy the Thai speech. Ella did.
Yeah, Ella was hook, line, and sinker with that. It was like he delivered excellently. To anybody else who's watching it on the outside who doesn't have feelings for him, you know exactly where he was going with this.
Yeah.
But it worked, didn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what it reminded me of? You know, last season with Sammy and the poem. What was the guy Sammy was with? The Sammy girl.
Oh,
Tom, yeah, when he wrote the poem and she was like so impressed.
Yes.
Like that's what it kind of akin.
Yeah, it's a similar thing. Yeah, like you have low level expectations and then they deliver something. Basically regurgitated everything that she had said to him in the past.
Yeah.
And she was happy with that.
I'm telling you the words that you want to hear because you told me the words, basically.
Yeah. And he delivered it well enough. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
More comments? We have a couple more. Life of Bodge says she smiled different with Zach. Watch. I think this is in regards to. Is this in regards to Catherine or Whitney?
Maybe Whitney.
Loads came through just in that time when we was going through that.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's go.
Scroll up a little bit and see. Okay, they need to show more of Catherine. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that when she gets a white man, she'll be back. She'll get her time back. So that's about Catherine.
No.
Life of Bodge. This is why you need to come on the show and sit with us so we can discuss about these things that you say. Because I don't think that Catherine is. I'm lying because I do think that she does like a white man as well. I do, but I think she is growing to like Andre. Do you think that Catherine could be swayed easier if a white man came in and she fancied him, like Zach?
I don't know. I don't think she's like, I think that people are painting this picture because that she was happy to go with Zach. Yeah. That is her preference. I don't think in her life outside the villa, that is the case. That's I just don't get that vibe. Do you know what I mean? But I do think that, I do think they have, if Andre and Catherine aren't doing anything like super exciting, there's stronger storylines. So that's what it is. Like, do you know what I mean? So she was shown in the drama with Jess, but she wasn't the main focal point. Yeah. But her personality is quite muted. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously, because I've realized like now the Nigerians are dominating the house. I have to support her more so I can look for things
to be like, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna look for more things.
You joker. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still invested in her and Andre.
Yeah.
I still am. Yeah. Yeah. And she kissed Andre, and I was happy with that in the challenge. Yeah. I was like, that's great. And I think there's something there. I think so.
He says sweet things about her, and you can't be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You have to be delusional to say that about someone who's not a nice person. Do you know what I mean? I just think like
that is so true. Actually, he does. He's very complimentary. Yeah,
he really the time. Is. And he wasn't with Ruchi at all.
What did he say? She was cute.
Yeah, that was about it.
She is cute.
Yeah,
he did say Ruchi was a good kisser.
Oh, okay.
But he talks about he loves off Catherine.
He likes her personality. He likes her how she carries herself. Yes. He thinks she's beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Like, I
love all of that for them.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Cute. So maybe it's a budding romance. I don't know. I really don't know. I need to see more. I want to see more. So hopefully they do.
Tough Cookie T says, but Zachariah is white with spice. That's why she jumped ship.
Yeah,
that could be it. Yeah. And how many, but we'll see. We'll see what Scott brings, actually. How he shapes the house, who he's going to go for. But I think Catherine and Andre, I think it's them. It's going to be those two, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow. No, is it? Sistrin says Andre is Nigerian too.
Is he?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Is he? If he is, I mean, that's another win. I know he's Portuguese, but I don't know what the African or the black was.
I think I just presumed Angola.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I can see why you said.
He didn't say. Yeah. But generally, well, from the black Portuguese that I know, they usually are Angolans. But yeah, he hasn't said. Maybe he is.
Maybe.
Then I think that's not fair.
To be fair, if we're looking at global ratios,
obviously
it's not even enough.
Oh my good God. This is the thing.
It's not even enough. Don't get me started, please.
Okay, Life of Bodge says that man is not Nigerian. He's from Cape Verde.
Oh, yeah, right. Yes. I think I remember this, but I'm confused with someone. But I think I remember someone saying Cape Verde, and I was thinking about Amber Rose because she was in about something else. So I was thinking, Cape Verde. Going up.
Okay.
But yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Can we have a Ghanaian in there, please? That would be nice.
Okay, yeah.
I'd appreciate that. Have we had one yet? Oh yeah, we had the year. We did.
Who?
Michael. We had Michael. Yeah. We had Leanne. Yeah, we had.
Was Leanne gone in?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Oh, that would have been cute.
I know. That's why there was a slight disappointment in those two.
Okay. That would have been really cute.
Well, us that want to see those couplings, we was disappointed when she was like, our relationship just ain't banging.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but you didn't have to say. Okay. T with Mercy says, I do think Catherine likes Andre. She looks more comfortable with Andre than Zach.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be back tomorrow at 12 We won't be in the studio though, but it's fine. We're still going to do our thing at 12. So we'll recap tonight's episode, Friday's episode, tomorrow, Saturday, for that. And yeah, kind of thing. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you like this video, you share it, and you comment we've commented already.
no, actually comment on the video as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, for all of the people that watch it in the playback, still join in. Comment, I will respond to it. Yeah, we'll have some jokes in the comments.
Nana responds all the time. She's so good at that. Seriously.
But they crack me up as well. Because they can sometimes challenge what we've said in it. And they're not in the live chat. So that can be quite interesting. Okay, cool. And give more information.
Yes. Oh yeah, you guys help us out with points.
Give us all the tea, all the time.
Absolutely love it. Yes. Oh, you know what I was going to say before we actually go? And so quickly, guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and make sure Twitter. Not just us, your aunties can never, but also the Shea Borough too.
Yes.
I was gonna say I've been looking at everyone's social media. So Bev, who I work with, she always looks at their social medias and how much they've grown. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Especially because they're not allowed to post at the moment. Whitney's social media is one of the lowest.
Serious?
It's one of I think it was about 15K when I looked at it last night. Okay. And I was just like, whereas Molly's is 109K. And I'm just like, guys, if you like Whitney, follow Whitney on all of her social medias as well, okay? Kind of thing.
Yes.
Let's get her up there.
Yes.
But it was just I just felt sad, people aren't following.
It's always a bit like that, you know. I think India was one of the ones that did the best going along.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah.
Let's make this something that we do, guys. Let's do it.
Support them.
Yeah.
But thanks, guys, so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
So we'll see you tomorrow at 12.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.